We want to reach those kids who have no concept of the beauty that's out here, of the challenge and accomplishment that's out here.
A lot of kids just don't know how valuable they are. They're just in survival mode in a lot of the places that they're coming from.
Yeah, I want to go on a camping trip, and that's kind of all they know, that they're going on a camping trip, and they don't know that they're going to be carrying everything they need for the next week on their back.
I'd say it's about as heavy as my sister, maybe 50, 60. It's a good weight.
Just something amazing that happens when you get out into the mountains, when you have the time to explore and kind of actually be a kid.
That's kind of what Peak 7 tries to do. They try and take kids who are used to like living in a city and basically not being outside in places this beautiful, and they take them away from everything they're used to and they place them somewhere like this.
I'm just out of every environment that I've been in, I've never seen anything like this kind of, that kind of change really puts people out of their comfort zone.
A lot of times we have noise everywhere. Everybody has their phones and kind of plugged in. Out here you don't have the noise. You have a lot of peace, a lot of time to listen, a lot of time to think. And a lot of kids don't want to think. They don't want to revisit. They just want to muffle out and drown out their past, their hurts, their injuries. And here is a place where they can come out in a safe place where they can work through that.
Usually how I overcome things is I suck it up and deal with it and pretend it's not there, kind of, you know, stuff things down and it bubbles up in fights and stuff, but I mean, it works for me.
Dreaming, happy thoughts, and then, you know, and Jacob wakes me up and my immediate thought is, Adin, put your head in the game. I'm going to the summit.
Father, I just thank you so much for this opportunity to be out in your creation. I pray for wisdom today and safety. I pray as maybe there's times where we want to quit or have energy, Lord, that you would just give us strength, just give us patience with one another, and that you would teach us more about yourself today, Lord. In your name. Amen. Amen.
Looking at the stars, the clouds, the snow. It's pretty cool. You can see because the moon's coming down, but you know, normally in the city, moon, whatever, you're not going to be able to see. But with all this snow that reflects the light, we can see just fine.
Steep grades and hazards, we want to all be together as a team.
So there were 2 rope teams of 4.
That means 4 people are roped together, for better for worse.
If somebody trips and falls, everybody goes in the rest position and clings on in the snow with their ice picks, and which gives them a chance to catch themselves and get up.
So we work completely and entirely as a team from this point out.
Let's go around. Oh, I thought this was that's the snow bridge. We're walking the snow bridge.
Ran into some pretty interesting sections on the Roman wall. It's really melting out. Had to navigate around some snow bridges.
I think each of them kind of crossed a personal boundary line, sort of that point of no return where they realized they were on this thing for better or for worse. And then seeing them just kind of push past that and accept where they were and even enjoy where they were. And we made it to the summit. The team that went up, we accomplished that goal, and we made it back again safely. And I think that each of these kids are going to take away something huge for their lives. Taking kids who had not even been backpacking, taking them mountaineering, to take them up something like that, to put them on a rope team, to kind of give them a crash course in how to do all that, and to see them step up to the challenge was a huge, huge thing. So building on an idea of, you said, kind of stuffing things down, maybe putting things away and not dealing with them in the moment. If you were on the mountain and say you dislocated your knee, but you didn't tell anybody, and you just kind of put it out of your mind and kept walking, what would happen?
It'd screw up my knee even more, and then everybody's like, whoa, you screwed up your knee? You walked on your knee? Dang, dude, you're stupid.
Yeah?
And then I'd look back on it and be like, wow, I was stupid and learn from my mistakes.
Right. So, maybe a principle of, like, if something gets screwed up in your life, if I can say that, if you pack it away and pretend nothing happened, doesn't mean your knee's not dislocated, right? When real problems happen in real world situations like that on the mountain, you gotta deal with it, you know, right away.
Yeah.
If, you know, your rope came untied, you couldn't be like, oh, it'll probably be okay. You gotta tie that rope back on, right? Quick.
Consistently astonished by what God does through Peak 7 and the opportunity to be out here and the moments that kids grow through.
We seek to come alongside them in this adventure, in this experience, and help them to at least start to see what God might have for them, start to see what God has made for them in creation. And it's a privilege and a blessing to be a part of that experience. We just facilitate an environment, and God and His creation just does the rest.
I went to the peak of Mount Baker. What's up now?